everyone, Freddie from Drummer Physiotherapy. Just sending you a quick message to say that I hope you're doing well, that you are staying home and you're nice and safe, but are still getting out in this glorious sunshine for your once daily walk or run, whatever that is, as long as you're social distancing. So we thought that we would give you a little bit of light in your everyday staying at home. And so I'm going to be doing a daily uplift for you all. So that's going to either be yoga, meditation, maybe a little bit of relaxation, also some Pilates and other workout stuff thrown in there from day to day. Just a little something to keep you going and hopefully to put a smile on your face. So today we're going to start with some yoga. We're going to go into our Surya Namaskar, which is our sun salutations, and I hope you enjoy. So we're going to start by taking our big toes and ankles together. Those of you who suffer with low back pain might want to take your feet slightly apart to be a little bit more comfortable. Drawing up through the thighs, squeezing into the bottom, into the glutes, and lightly taking your shoulders down your back, opening out your hands to open out your shoulders. Start to breathe in and out through the nose, bringing your breath to begin with into your belly. If you're struggling with breathing through your nose, feel free to breathe through your mouth. So we're expanding our belly with that breath, and then slowly starting to guide it with every inhale up the body. So we start breathing in the base of the belly, and we move it slightly further up, breathing from the belly into the ribs. Moving a little bit further up, so moving through the belly, through the ribs, until you're breathing all the way from the base belly into those hollows just above your collarbones, in that nice big 3D yogic breath. So breathing in, and breathing back out. We're just going to do 2 more of those. If it's too much to breathe that deeply and it feels really uncomfortable for you, last breath, then just breathe normally. Okay, so now we're standing in our mountain pose, our Tadasana. We're actually going to start with our sun salutation. So coming to the front of your mat, I'm going to do this on side on to show you. So at the front of the mat, making sure we're stood in our mountain pose. We're going to inhale, guiding your hands all the way up towards the sky into a high prayer position. As you exhale, either stay here or squeeze into the bottom and push your hips lightly forward into a back bend. We're going to inhale, draw up, back up into high prayer, and as we exhale to swan dive down into a forward fold. Bending the knees, we're going to take our hands down to the floor, take your right foot back into a long lunge and lift into your chest. As we exhale, let's come all the way back into Ardha Mukha Shavasana, downward facing dog, really taking your chest back towards your thighs. And just if you want to, you can start to pedal your heels a little bit in this position, just getting used to those hamstrings feeling nice and long. Okay, and then we're going to relax those legs so they're statically straight now. Inhaling to come forward into a plank pose. Now, if at this stage you want to take your knees down onto the floor, you can. Otherwise, we're going to exhale, keeping those elbows nice and close to the body, trying to take that chest down first. And then when you're ready, we're going to push all the way up through the heels of the hands, shoulders down your back, okay, into Ardha Mukha Shavasana, our upward facing dog. If this is too much, stay nice and low in a baby cobra. On your next exhale, come back through your knees, tuck your toes, and come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, we're going to lift our right foot towards the sky and step it as far forward as you can. You can grab hold of the ankle and move it forward if you need to. As we exhale next, you're going to bring the other foot in to join it, into forward fold. Bending those knees, we're going to inhale, sweep all the way up towards the sky. And as we exhale, bring those hands back down to your heart center. So we're going to do that on the other side. So coming back to the front of your mat, I'll flip so that you can see me on the other side. So again, bring yourself back into that mountain pose. We're going to inhale, come all the way up. As we exhale, either stay here or squeeze those glutes, push those hips forward. Light back bend. Inhaling to come up. As we exhale, come down into that forward fold. Bending those knees, take that left foot back this time. Lift into your chest. Good, drop the knee if you need to. We're gonna exhale, come back into downward facing dog. If this is too uncomfortable for you, you can always drop the knees at any point. We're gonna inhale, come forward into that plank. Okay, so it's showing you the lower option now. Drop those knees if you need to. We're gonna exhale, bring those chests down towards the floor and either into baby cobra or inhaling into upward facing dog. If you want to challenge, you can press into the tops of those feet and take the thighs off the ground. As you exhale, dropping those knees back down, either tuck or roll over your toes and come back into downward facing dog. Inhaling to lift that left foot up this time. Hopefully you haven't got a sofa in the way. All right, coming forward. And as we exhale, we're going to come forward into that Uttanasana, forward fold. Bending the knees. Let's inhale all the way back up towards the sky. And as you exhale, relax back down. Okay, so we've slowed that down a little bit, but now we're going to do it with a bit more flow. So as we inhale and exhale, we're going to do a pose or move into each movement. So whenever you're ready, come back to the front of your mat. At any point, if you want to pause me, to take a break, take a drink, then you can. So back to the front of the mat. Back into our mountain pose. Inhale to come up, into high prayer. Exhale, hold here or back. Inhaling up. And we exhale down into that forward fold position. Inhale, take that right foot back, lift into the chest. Exhale, let's come back into downward facing dog. Inhale to come forward. Remember, drop the knees if you need to. We exhale to lower the body down. And inhale to pull into up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, come back into down dog. Inhaling to lift that leg up towards the sky. Right leg, lift it forward. Other foot to join as we exhale, forward fold. Bending the knees, we're going to inhale to come all the way up. And we're going to exhale, come back down into our heart center. Let's do that one more time on the other side. Okay, so back to the front of your mat. Back into mountain pose. Nice deep breath to begin with. So we're going to inhale through that nose. Remember those nice yogic breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, come up. Either stay here or back. Squeeze the bottom to look after the back. Inhale up. Exhale, let's come down. Take that left foot back. Lift into your chest. Nice stretch into that hip. As we exhale, let's come back. Inhale to come forward. And we're going to exhale. Remember, drop the knees if you need to. We're going to lower that body down. And inhale, push either up dog or baby cobra. Exhale, roll over those toes or tuck them and come back into down dog. Inhaling to lift that leg up. Step forward as far as you can. Other foot to join into forward fold. Bend those knees. Inhale, come all the way up. And we're going to exhale to come back down. So I'd recommend doing about 3 on each side to really get yourself warmed up for the day. We're going to actually throw one more thing in today. So I'd like you to do a balance pose. So let's come into the center of our mat. Doesn't matter where you are. Now if your balance is a little bit unstable, shall we say, then you're welcome to take a step off your mat, as the mat can be a little bit squishy and can be a bit of an unstable surface for you to balance on. So I'd like you to bring yourself back into your mountain pose. So remember, big toes and ankles together, draw up through the thighs, squeeze lightly into the glutes, shoulders back and down. We're going to inhale to come all the way up. As we exhale, we're going to come down with those hands, resting your thumbs on your sternum. We're going to take the weight as you inhale onto your right foot, bring your left foot onto the ball. Stand into that supporting leg, so really stand up. What we want to try and avoid is that baby on the hip syndrome. So draw yourself up and then turn that knee out. And when you're ready, I just want you to lift that foot and pop it onto the calf. So we're stood nice and tall here in our tree pose, our Brixana. Okay, so you can either stay here, all right, or if you want to, today you can drop your eye gaze just to test your balance to your fingertips, and maybe try looking from your little finger to your ring finger, middle, fore, thumb, and then work your way back with your gaze, your drishti. And whenever you're ready, we're going to take a deep breath in and out. Still staying nice and tall on that supported leg. Inhaling and exhaling and let go there. And we're going to do that on the other side. So we're keeping it low level today. So bring yourself back into that mountain pose again. All right, you might want to move a little bit into the glute, the knee, the foot. All right, just loosen everything off, and then we're going to go back in on the other side. So we're going to inhale up. Exhale, let those hands come down to your heart center. Again, rest those thumbs on your sternum. You're going to shift the weight over to the left foot this time, bringing your right foot onto the ball. Lift into that supported leg. Remember, no baby on the hip. Okay, and we're going to turn those knees out. And then if you want to, you can put your foot on the calf, or you can leave your toe on the floor. Again, we're keeping it low level today. Pick that point ahead of you that's not moving, all right? So try and look somewhere that's not moving to keep your balance. Those of you who want to, you might want to take those dristies, those eye gazes, nice and low down towards your fingertips, and just see how that affects your balance. You might even want to try closing your eyes, all right? But be wary that you're not standing near anything that's sharp or uncomfortable if you wobble. So let's take one more breath in here and out. That's it, one more. And as you exhale, let's let go here, giving that a little bit of a shake. So you can maybe do this whole series, maybe twice, and it's just gonna get your blood flowing, get you moving, and get you smiling for the rest of the day. Namaste, and I hope to see you back tomorrow.